Most estate agency training is useless. Today I'm joined by Adam Day, who's the boss man of EXP UK. Adam, it's quite a strong thing to say, that estate agency training is useless. Talk to me.
I'm going to get all the trainers now with their pitchforks.
Well, all 10 of them?
Yeah, yeah, all 10 of them, yeah.
I mean, come on, 14,000 estate agency firms, there's 14 and a half, so let's assume the top 500, which they haven't, but for 10 estate agency trainers to go through 14,000 firms is not enough. But you still think what they say is useless?
Well, I do,
it's a bit controversial.
Now I've got to explain myself, haven't I? I do and I don't. I do and I don't. I think that the training that they produce and they provide is great, but the agents are not putting some of the stuff they hear into action, into practice.
So
that's why training is, and I think psychologically and historically and culturally in the UK as well, training is seen as a punishment, not a privilege. Whereas you go to America and it's seen as a privilege, not a punishment. So I think we probably have to change our culture and our mindset in the UK.
So, because there's a huge difference between training and development, and it's unfortunate we in the UK focus on the training, saying no one needs to teach me anything.
And that's a cultural problem. It's a massive cultural problem. And you go to America and these rooms are packed and there's people writing notes and all this kind of stuff. And I go, we're trying to move the needle. We do mastermind sessions again with EXP, and I do the mastermind sessions. I actually really like that format rather than a sort of a classroom type training session. The mastermind sessions where everyone comes up with ideas, everyone shares ideas, and you get.
Are they face to face or on your computer thing?
We do those face to face. So I try and get to one city every month and get 20, 30 agents in a room, and you get real life things. I think the other thing
you have to film them.
We do film them. We just don't put them out there. It's content, isn't it? We should do.
Sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah, that's fine. We do film them. We should put them out there. One of the things that I think has really opened my eyes over the last 4 or 5, 6 years is no one listens to me. So I've set up could argue 3 businesses, being part of.
Yeah, but you haven't been chucking much content out, mate.
No. I'm talking about estate agency businesses. Actual, getting into the EXP. Ironically, I've not set up an estate agency business. I've set up a business to bring agents on to help them succeed.
Go on.
So my job in the early days was to help them to succeed. How do I help them to succeed? Show them and tell them the strategies I used to set up my business in 2006. Letter writing, content marketing, door knocking or whatever. And no one listened to me. No one listened to me. It was peer-to-peer training that is what helped everyone to react. So it was when Scott Gunn came on in our virtual world and talked about direct mail and the magic letter. It was when Ben Moore came on and did social media. It was when Sam Cerrone came on and did Facebook marketing and how to build an audience and content marketing. It was the agents heard other agents, and that's what actually inspired them to take action. Because I think, and maybe I'm wrong here, but I do think that people saw me and go, well, it's all right for you, Adam, you're getting paid a salary to tell us what you believe. And I probably think they think that about the trainers in the UK. They're probably looking at the 10 trainers that we've got and going, well, it's all right for you, that's your job. When was the last time you sold a house? What do you know about listing?
I get it.
Do you?
Yeah. When was the last time you sold a house?
Yeah. So, which I understand, but it's a narrow-minded perception from estate agents to not tap into the knowledge of you, me,
those of us with no hair or dark hair.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it was
do you use Christian 2000?
Well, no, I don't actually. NMN.
All right.
Yeah, NMN. Yeah, it's all the rage apparently with all the celebs. Go on TikTok, you'll check it out. But I do think that's a narrow-minded approach, and a real shame. But at least the agents are being inspired by something, and that's other agents that are actually walking the walk, not just talking the talk, which you could accuse us of doing.
And that's the beauty of your self-employed model. I mean, it's interesting. I was someone quite senior in Belvoir with the franchising, and they wouldn't listen to the franchisor. But if they went to a regional meeting and someone said, do this, and it's what Seth Godin says, is that you're more likely to, if someone like us is doing something, then we listen to we don't listen to someone.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
like when your missus tells you to do something and you ignore it, but when someone else says it,
when another husband says, yeah, I do that every morning, I do make her tea every morning, I think, oh shit, I should be
Yeah.
making tea in the
I
mornings.
mean, I used to have a business coach and called John, and it was nearly up for divorce because I said, well, John says this, and she said, I told you that 6 months ago.
Exactly, exactly. So it's true. It's true in all walks of life and in every situation.
So
So
therefore, the ones that want to grow need to break that cycle and actually listen to the people that kind of.
I think so, but I do understand what they're saying. You know, I haven't sold a house for 8 or 9 years. Neither of you. And so what do we know? Yes, but then I think what we're responsible for, the trainers are responsible for, coaches, commentators, influencers, whatever you want to call us, whatever we are. It's really our responsibility to know what is working in the field and then to share that outwardly.
It is, and then it's the same responsibility of the people listening to be to be open to that, because whether we sold a house in the last 10 years or not is irrelevant. Yes, we might have the internet or there might be AI, but fundamentally, people don't change. And we're still helping people move from one chapter of their life to the next. And the way people make a decision on the estate agents hasn't changed.
Yeah, yeah, I agree, and I think. Yeah, I mean, I would back myself every day of the week. If I set up an estate agency business tomorrow, I'd be the biggest estate agent in my town.
Well, I mean, it's interesting. During lockdown, there was an opportunity, and I said to the wife, she said, "You'd love it, but I'll be divorcing you."
Yeah.
And on
There you
that
go.
note, we'll leave it there.
Yeah, indeed.
Thank you for your time today, Adam.
Cheers.